Today we're balling out of control like a 22-year-old boy with his daddy's credit card, got the booth at the club, has a bag of white powder. He's trying to get laid tonight. It's not gonna happen though. That's how this story ends. Nobody gets f***ed, except for you, internet, in a good way. You're about to get f***ed by the most expensive Philly cheesesteak sandwich in the game. How do I know it's the most expensive? Because I pre-Googled that shit. The most expensive one was $120. We're about to f*** that up today.
Amir, this is the place I was telling you about. Cumbres in Toronto.
This is where all the rich people buy their meat?
I didn't say it specifically, but that's what happens. Yeah.
Well, Dan told me that this is the spot to pick up some high-end meat, and you know, we're trying to make a most expensive rich man Philly cheesesteak, and we're going to go with all the rich ingredients. So come with us on this journey. So talk to me here. What are we looking at? What's our best cut? We want to make the most expensive Philly cheesesteak.
Well, one of our top cuts, the ribeye, it's aged at 68 weeks.
So how much is that one steak in your head?
That one in my head, probably about $45.
Just that steak, 45.
This isn't Sobeys, guys. What about one of these bad boys?
Ouch.
That's a cowboy. So same thing, it's aged 68 weeks. Price point $29.99 a pound. And the more age you get, the higher it goes. That one probably looking at closer to $80 to $100.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ultimately, these are your prime cuts, but if we really want to go that extra step, we're looking at
Down here, purebred Australian A9 Wagyu. Definitely our most expensive cut. Best meat piece of meat we have.
What makes that so special?
So if you take a look here, it's the marbling's crazy.
All that marbling.
$95, $99 a pound.
Now that we got the steak covered, we got to throw some veggies in here, some onion and green pepper. You got anything fun we can saute that in?
You could use the dry aged fat again, or you could use some duck fat. We got some duck fat in the back. You could also use foie gras. You could render the pieces in that and then throw the vegetables in the cooking.
Sure.
that sounds delicious.
Okay.
The most expensive Philly cheesesteak sandwich that existed before this one was $120. $120, that's not even half of what we spent on just the meat alone. Purebred, aged Australian Wagyu, that's $95 a pound. $95 a pound, that means that if I was an Australian cow to buy all of me, that'd be like 30K.
Just out of curiosity, what is the most expensive cheese that you carry?
Give you the Greek one, you know the Saganaki? And this is the Barolo, it's an Italian cheese.
Wow.
Cow's milk. They're both cow's milk. That one has the grapes.
Now I have to ask, what makes these cheese expensive? What's so special? Like aging.
Yeah, you can see it here.
The
It's
milk
very-
they use.
Wow. And so like,
That one has the wine, right?
Wine.
Yeah,
that's the purple one.
Can you get drunk off that cheese? Probably.
If you eat a lot.
And what about this crust here? Can I eat that crust or
No,
no,
that's
you gotta take
wax.
that
wax? So I can make a candle with it.
Probably, yes.
Oh.
Right.
If you buy a lot of this cheese, it will be the most expensive candle you bought.
Well, that's the next episode then, the most expensive candle.
You're gonna do it in the hand,
Yeah.
and then like it's gonna melt, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay, I understand. You know
it
that?
has a good consistency. Caseri keeps its
Yeah.
consistency.
I know it's like those hot dogs.
I think it's never also.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
thank you.
What kind of cheese is it? Is it more mild or strong or
This
sharp?
one is a little bit strong.
A little bit sharp. It's sheep's milk. Oh. Oh yeah.
I like it.
I like it too.
Strong, eh?
I like that a lot. Where does it come from?
That comes from Greece.
Greek. Greek.
Actually, it comes from Middle Greece. It's called Trikala, the place. They're very good for sheep. They use they produce a very nice milk.
So how do you get the cheese into the country?
This one?
Yeah.
Distributors.
Okay.
I don't get
Okay. I just
through the back though.
Yeah, exactly.
I just gotta ask.
Yeah, of course.
No, that's
so I
really
can
good.
give you that here.
Cool, do it.
Speaking of cow, we gave him a rest today and got this baller ass goat milk cheese to melt down on our steak. That's what we did. We take it as goat cheese, boy. This is not all cow. It's not that type of Philly cheesesteak. We're not even in Philly. We're still gonna bang out this big ass expensive Philly cheesesteak, but we got all this cow meat. We should probably switch it up on the cheese. Let's get the goat boy in here. Cow, take a load off. Goat, get the over here. Let me suck on them titties, bang out some cheese for this expensive ass Toronto cheesesteak. And just for extra value, we spoke with the handsome guy that works at the cheese store. We asked him what the most expensive, tastiest cheese was, and if he would throw that in the bag too. So we picked up a nice bag of the most expensive cheese in the game because the handsome guy at the cheese store told us to get it. So we got it.
We melted down some foie gras. Now we're sauteing our onions in there and some peppers. Additional accoutrements for Philly cheesesteak.
Not. Oh, sorry. Go
Not
ahead.
traditional. You're right. Go ahead.
No, continue.
No, you.
No,
no, me?
I'm not
No,
supposed
you.
to speak
No,
over
me.
your lines.
No, me.
That's something I'm
No,
working
you.
on.
No, you.
See, I'm not a professional actor like Dan. I haven't started such movies, X-Men Days of Future Past,
Right.
The Runner,
Right? What?
The Runner,
Oh, what was that called?
Runner, Race,
Oh, Race.
and let's not forget Walk on the Top of High Rooftops for no reason,
High rooftop walk.
Frenchman on a Rooftop, and let's not forget his most recent appearance in Avengers Endgame. He was the deleted scene that wasn't added. So right here we got some Himalayan salt, freshly imported from Santos' cousin Kuya Swift, God bless his soul.
Thank you, Kuya.
Kuya always hooking up the most exquisite and extensive resources.
I think he said he had to walk for 3 days with no cell phone service to get this.
He could do it. Right now we're toasting our bread and we use the bone marrow dripping to butter it, and then we put the bone marrow as like a nice little sprinkle. So like when you're biting this sandwich, get a little bone marrow. But I gotta watch it. I gotta watch this bread like a hawk because I'm toasting it in the oven.
Veggies sauteed in foie gras for extra expensive action. Bone marrow spread on our bread. This baller ass sandwich is no joke. Or it's a big joke. This whole show. Is this show a joke or not a joke? Who's this show for? Seriously, who watches up at mealtime? What type of person are you? Who is this show for? Is this show a joke or is this show not a joke? Or we ain't even playing. Or this is a joke to us, son. What is it? Because it's been 10 years, dog, and I don't even know if it's a joke or not a joke. And now the show's gonna end? I'll never have known what the show was this whole time, and I made the show. I made it, and I don't know what it is. I never knew what I was or where I'm going since day one, son. I've just been having a good time. And now I smell that expensive aged Australian Wagyu. Melting that goat cheese. Boy, I'm ready to have a delicious ass meal. I'm ready to go on this big ass Philly cheesesteak sandwich. That $120 Philly cheesesteak, the most expensive Philly cheesesteak before this one, that ain't nothing but a whoosh, boy. This big ass Philly cheesesteak sandwich is so real deal, it wouldn't even adopt the $120 cheesesteak sandwich, even if that cheesesteak sandwich had both its parents killed by a gun in an alleyway, and that sandwich was scared of bats. And use that fear to grow stronger. I'm talking about Batman, boy. I'm Batman of the kitchen. I'm Batman, swear to me. Swear to me, bitch. So this Philly cheesesteak sandwich has nothing to do with Philly, except it does, because I said so. Has nothing to do with Batman, except it does, because I'm Batman of bacon. And we're doing this Philly cheesesteak sandwich right here, right now. Let's get it.
Okay. It's a masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece, okay?
It's a masterpiece.
Wow. 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 This bite that I just took right here, that's your whole dinner at Biblos. That's like $75 I just took a bite. You didn't have wine at dinner, there's your dinner right there. This right here, you went to Nobu, you weren't that hungry, you had an appetizer, that's one bite right there for me. Butter soft meat, sharpness of the cheese, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
I know what to tell you.
Sauteed the vegetables on that.
Come on, man. Oh my God. That's all soft. That's all good.
There's one secret ingredient in that sandwich you don't know about. I put 1 tab of acid in there.
Do you?
Yeah. You might get high.
Man. You don't need teeth to eat this sandwich. Yo, this is beautiful.
Is it good?
Honestly, I gotta tell them the truth. We throw out all the meals. We always did. This one though, I'm not throwing it out. October, the whole show gets thrown out. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this right here and you're like, Sauce Boss, that ain't even epic. Because it's not like 50 pounds or 100 pounds. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. Epic meals are just more epic than what you're eating. And this right here, this $500 cheesesteak, this is the real deal, boy. Shout out to my boy. Boy, he got locked up in 1996 for making cookie on the streets in public. This right here is the real deal. This is a $500 cheesesteak. This is superior to whatever you got going on for lunch, because that's what this is right now. Straight up, that's just my lunch. $500 cheesesteak. This is premium, delicious food. And I'm gonna eat it. And you are gonna eat that peanut butter and jelly sandwich that your mommy packed for you. And she cut the crust off and cut it diagonally and put it in a little Ziploc bag and packed it with some nutritional stuff. And like, wow, you got a family that cares for you. You think I give a shit? I don't need family. I don't need friends. Boy, I'll sue and get sued by everyone. I don't give a fuck. And if I'm by myself eating this awesome lunch, well then that's the life I chose. And if you got a problem with it, fuck you.